Hello everyone, Free the Prinnies here. Welcome back for more Let's Play Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. In this episode, we're going to take on Belome for boss time against Belome and his crazy tongue. This time, he's got a new variety of abilities that we got to look out for. But otherwise, the battle's just going to be the same. Physical attacks from both Mallow and the Princess, and we're going to jump on him with Mario there. What do you mean? He can clone people. What? Oh boy. Is Mario out? Nope, he's back. And yes, this is Belome's new ability. He actually has the ability to clone your party members, so he just cloned Mario there. Which means he has an extra ally on the field. But the Mario clone's not too tough to deal with. We'll actually leave him alone for now. This is the one you don't really want him to clone. Because if you bring the princess into this fight and he actually eats the princess, obviously he clones her, but this clone has healing powers, so she can actually keep the healing up on him. So probably pretty important to take out the princess clone if he manages to clone her. Otherwise she'll just recover. Which, yeah, as you can see, that's actually a decent chunk of HP that she recovers there. Go ahead and use Snowy here, one of Mallow's new techniques. You just got to rotate the control pad. A nice little snowman shows up and does damage to all enemies on the field. Oh boy, not Light Beam. Pretty sure he's trying to put us to sleep. And he succeeded. But thankfully, since we brought the princess along, she can use her healing abilities to recover status effects too. So that's pretty nice. Having her around is definitely good. And you can see why she's a pretty game-breaking character, which is why I won't be using her too much, but for a lot of upcoming boss fights, I just might be. Alright, another Snowy. Takes care of the princess clone, so that's good. Mario clone's got to be almost dead here. There we go. At this point, we should be able to finish Belome off with a few standard attacks, because he can't have too much more fight left in him. Oh, and then with that, Mallow actually gave him the last hit again. Nice. Alright, see you later, you weirdo. Make sure you put that tongue back in your mouth. Don't need you licking anything around here. It's a little weird he said goodbye to the boys and girls, but hey, oh, no water this time? Alright, I think we're in luck here. No water. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and press this button here. That little cut there was just me rearranging my party again. Oh, hey, Monstro Town, huh? Right on the other side of this pipe? Could it be? We have finally arrived in Monstro Town, the place that mouse guy was talking about. Apparently they have a star here that we're here to see. Oh, hey. The landlady, Monster Mama, huh? Yeah, I'm kind of looking for star pieces. You have one? Oh, okay, cool. Will this be another easy star piece to obtain? Hello. Rosetown, huh? An old geezer. Might have to remember that for later, everybody. And this guy, you talk to him, he'll actually tell you how many of the surprise boxes are out there still. I'm missing quite a lot. We'll probably do a montage later. Oh, hey. Wait a minute. Is this the star they were talking about? That's not what we're here for. Let's see. Yeah, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. Here, charades. Star bees. Yeah, star pieces. That's what we're here for. Oh boy. How are we supposed to climb Land's End? Even Mario can't jump that high. Bean Valley. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. We need to scale that cliff. But I think it's way too high for Mario to jump. The Sky Troopas. Oh boy, what do we got going on here? Whoa. You almost got me there, guys. Well, that's quick. 8.52 seconds. 0.52 seconds late. I'm sure you'll be okay, man. Well, I guess these guys could just carry us up there, right? Please, I would be most grateful. We need these star pieces, man. nice mustache. I'm glad that's one of my most recognizable features. And there they go. So now if we go back to that cliff area, we should be able to scale it. But first, we've got side quests to take care of. Hello. Oh boy. The super jumps guy. Now, if you can jump 30 times in a row, he'll give you a reward, the attack scarf. And then if you jump 100 times in a row, he'll give you the super suit. We're going to try that later. Probably in a later video. Now, what you want to do here is you want to talk to this guy several times. Because I don't know if you noticed, but on the outside of this place, there is a key above the door. And if you talk to this guy, what, like 5 to 6 times maybe? Roughly, I'm not the exact amount. You'll notice the key's starting to move. So we want that key. Because if you guys remember, we had that golden Belome character that said he was looking for a key. And this is exactly what we need. Oh, there's the sealed door here. Now what you do is you can use your shiny stone there, but we're not going to go in there quite yet. Because that's something for a later date. Hello. A Goomba running the shop here, huh? Oh boy. Oh, you know this Goomba, Bowser? Oh boy. He went AWOL. Well, guess I can't blame him. He does get taken out in like one attack. Oh, hey. He had kids. Hello. Well, sure, you've got some pretty decent equipment. I wouldn't mind buying it. Wow. That's a change of pace, Bowser. Gonna just let him continue with his life? Okay. I'm down for that. Maybe Bowser's changing his ways. Most importantly, we're gonna go ahead and buy the spiked link. It's a better weapon for Bowser here. I mean, unfortunately, it means bye-bye to the Hurley gloves, but gotta do what we gotta do. And these guys over here, they sell mushrooms, which recover 30 HP, but ... Yeah, we're not gonna buy those, sorry. I don't like the negative effects here. The 3 musty fears, huh? Well, maybe we'll find out about that on the next episode. I have to see. Monstro Town, huh? Alright, save the game here. What you're gonna do is come over here real quick, and you're gonna activate this treasure box. And I just went outside the door there, that way we can unlock this area official. And right in here is going to be where I spend the majority of this episode. Jinx's Dojo. Yeah, if you can complete a series of these things here, it'll be well worth it. Because you get a pretty good accessory for Bowser here. At least I like to personally put it up on Bowser. So let's see. Gonna make sure we get the party members here all set up before we continue with this, because this next series of fights, while not too difficult, is probably something that would be better saved for later on in the game. But the first couple battles are pretty simplistic. We should be able to handle those no problem. It's the next two that I'm a little worried about. Because Jagger himself, he's not really much of a threat. He's got some pretty nifty moves here and there, but nothing that our team can't handle. There's that new spiked link attack. It's basically a chain chomp, but with spikes. So that's always nice. And with Jagger here, just going to go ahead. I'm not even going to bother with Geno Boost, because our team, we're hitting in the triple digits with each character, so I think basic physical attacks will work perfectly here. A few jump attacks thrown in with Mario, and that takes care of Jagger. Alright, I guess you didn't really have the moves like Jagger after all, huh? Man, which came first? That song or this? Probably this. So I wonder if he was saying that he had the moves like Jagger here. Huh. I guess the world may never know. Who are you? Wow, he's quick. Alright, well, this is Jinx. We're going to actually challenge him 3 fights in a row in order to get the equipment he has here. So, the first battle, not so rough. We will start with Geno boosting the team, though, because he does hit pretty hard, and we don't want to get caught up in the crosshairs of these abilities here. Oh, there we go. There's Jinxed. The timing on that's a little rough, but like right as you hit the ground, if you press the guard button, you should be able to block it. But Geno's going to boost the team up. Bowser and Geno will then proceed to deal physical attack damage while Mario jumps on Geno. Yeah, Mario, jump on Geno, quick. We need to take him out. Ignore Jinx completely. Although they are kind of similar. Jinx always reminded me of like a little puppet character for some reason. I don't know why. Definitely can hit hard because then he uses that ability he just used. Was it Vigor Up or Valor Up? One of those two. And it boosts his defense pretty good. So, there we go. Got the block off on that. It didn't quite block the damage. Now, we might have made a foolish move here. I know I decided to boost Geno here, but probably should have healed him. I guess we'll see if we can survive a triple kick here. Oh, yep, just barely. And Geno, you're not looking so hot, but he's got to be almost done. So, here's to hoping. There we go. Good job, Bowser. Finishing off the fight there. Yeah, we hit pretty hard. Alright, rematch, huh? Well, we're here. Just had to make sure my party was set up there. And we're going to go ahead and challenge Jinx again for round 2 against Jinx himself. Now, the setup's going to be a little different here. I decided to bring the princess along because I know Jinx can hit super hard. And he's got a few new abilities, like Quicksilver, which the timing's not too bad. I actually managed to pull that one off. And we're going to just go ahead and attack him normally. The princess won't be doing too much damage in this fight, but she's mainly here for healing purposes, so our main damage dealers are definitely going to be Geno and Mario in this fight. But we are still going to Geno boost her nonetheless because her defenses are not that great right now. At this point, this battle might have been a little bit harder to take on. I probably should have waited in hindsight. But I figured getting it out of the way now would be a good idea and just dedicating this episode to dealing with Jinx right now instead of later. Plus the gear you get's not too bad. You know? Probably one of the best accessories that I'm going to put on Bowser for sure. So I gotta say it's well worth the hassle of doing this a little underleveled. And even the second fight with Jinx really isn't too bad. It's the third fight that I'm more worried about, because he adds even more new attacks to his repertoire. And last thing we need is him doing some crazy stuff. Well, here's the super jump. Finally decided to show off some of it. The timing's a little rough on it. It starts to change after a while, and the fact that I've got to do 30 of those first and 100 is going to be kind of rough. But don't worry, I'll keep practicing around off screen, and I'm sure I'll nail it eventually. I think I've decided that I'm actually going to go through it in this run, so you should see a nice little super suit and attack scarf a little bit later in the game, if everything goes according to plan. But I guess we'll have to see. Only time can tell. Alright, come on, Jinx. Just gonna keep the party healed up. You want to keep everybody as topped off as you can, honestly. It's definitely worth keeping them topped off, because his moves can definitely hit pretty hard. Now, this one you want to watch out for is Silver Bullet. That's an insta-kill. If you manage to block it, it'll leave you with 1 health. I got lucky and he missed, so we don't have to deal with it either way. But Jinx shouldn't have too much more left in him, hopefully. There we go. Amazing. I'll tell you. Alright. Now he's going to put his big boy pants on and actually put his reputation on the line for this one. So, here we go. This is going to be the final fight with Jinx here. Oh boy. Yep, let's do this, buddy. Alright. Here it is. The final boss time against Jinx in his final form. And by final form, I mean he looks the exact same. Just a lot harder to deal with, because he's got even more new techniques, like Bombs Away, which one-shotted Mario. This is why we shouldn't have come here right now. But I'm crazy, and I want to get this out of the way. And we're going to use Peach's comeback ability. When the star touches Mario's body, you want to press the action button there, and it'll recover him with full HP. If not, he won't get the full HP benefit. And you'll notice even with Geno Boost, well, actually, you know what? I was going to say with Geno Boost, he hits low, but when you die in battle, you actually lose the boost status. So we got to reboost Mario and get him back into fighting gear. Even with me blocking that did 48 damage to Geno. So You can see that this guy hits pretty hard, and he's probably meant to be fought a lot later in the game. But I think we can handle this. I haven't had too much trouble in the past with this. And I guess as long as Gino can block and take the blows for us, it shouldn't be too bad. Just the main focus is to try to keep the princess alive, because her healing is where we excel here. Although I may have to use a maple syrup at some point. We'll have to see. I don't know how much FP we're going to burn through in this fight. As you can tell, you've almost got him on the ropes when he starts to power up again. But as it stands right now, we do not have him on the ropes. He's actually got us on the healing trigger here. Oh boy, get jinxed. But thankfully, now that everybody's Geno boosted, we should be okay for the rest of this fight, hopefully. As long as no crazy shenanigans happen. I think we'll be okay, though. We're just going to keep physically attacking with Geno and jumping with Mario. Oh, here we go. He's going to use the Valor up. So, do believe his defense have been boosted here. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively use a maple syrup to top us off. That way, we do not have to worry about FP. And the princess will not be hitting worth anything at this point. So, yeah. Geno's hitting 14 damage. So, Mario is definitely going to be the primary damage dealer here. And watch this. 1 damage. Yep, completely pointless to attack with the princess. I mean, I guess 1 damage is better than no damage. So, yeah, just checking a few things. Let's see how much a special Geno beam does to him. If Geno only hits for 14 with his physical attack, how about that special damage? 10. Even worse. Best to just stick to the physical attacks. Oh boy. Now see, watch this. Oh. Wait a minute. I thought that was supposed to reduce you to 1. Huh. Oh well. I mean, I'm not complaining or anything. Well, at least we successfully guarded it, though. That's more of what I was worried about, because then I would have had to re-Geno boost him, and it would have just dragged this fight out even longer than it already is. And normally I would cut through some of this, but I wanted you guys to see the whole boss fight in all its glory. That way you guys know that I legitimately beat him at this low of a level. We're just going to defend with the princess there and keep going with the normal attacks. Oh, nice. Way to miss, buddy. Oh, blocked it again. Yeah, see, the timing for Silver Bullet's not too bad, so being able to defend it is definitely a boon. Oh. See, even defending, she took 147 damage, and she was Geno boosted, I'm pretty sure. We're just going to go ahead and use a pick-me-up on her. Hopefully he doesn't knock her right back down again, because now she's not Geno boosted. But I guess we'll see what happens. Go ahead and give Geno a little bit of therapy. He probably wants to talk about all the beatings he's received today from this guy. I mean, he has been pretty much the primary focus. And there we go. With that, Mario deals the final blow, and Jinx is done. Hooray! Alright. So now I'm the sensei. Sensei Mario, huh? And we get the Jinx belt, which is a really great accessory. And you'll see why. What? What's he doing? Changing the sign outside? Okay, cool. I guess this is my dojo now. Haha. Yes, you fools. 1,000 warm-up jumps. Do it. Do it. Wow, not too shabby. Let's go ahead and put Bowser back in the party. And I'll show you what I mean. Watch the stat increase with the Jinx belt. We go from the amulet to the Jinx belt. It lowers his mega attack, but he never uses his specials, so totally worth it. And as you'll see, there's a nice M outside here. Gonna go ahead and save the game so we don't have to go through that again. Oh, but man, I guess what are we gonna do on the next one? This one was so long. Oh well, maybe we'll take a rest, find out. See you guys later.